I actually had on a personal level, like question for you. I've been going to your training sessions for quite a while, quite a few years.
Yeah.
More or less regularly, sometimes twice a week.
Actually, the next one. Oh no! Today it was your 100th time on my Saturday practice. So 100th time in Ninja Club, and then the other practices.
Where's my diploma? My question was that have I made any progress? Because I have, of course, I try to analyze my own training and my own progress. But from your point of view, have I made any progress during this, and in what area?
Yeah, it was actually amazing that we have basically continued this what we discussed earlier. This when we had this COVID time secret club. It's nowadays called University Karate's Black Belt Club, but it's basically a continuation of what we did on COVID time. So there are University Karate's Honbus Black Belts, and then combined with this secret COVID club, and in there I because there are quite so maybe 8, 9, 10 persons are present there. I can actually check quite much that what people are doing, and when we started, of course you were the best already, but it's actually amazing that you and Jarmo, so the head teacher of Kauniaisten Karate, actually you two have made the most progress there. So even though you were in the highest level, but you try to listen what I say, and you try to do what I want to do, and it's actually related to this picture. So somebody wants to have a taste of different kind of techniques, and somebody just want to fight, but this combination is where you and Jarmo both have actually developed a lot. And I noticed that when there was in a couple of videos in your Facebook there, you and Jarmo are practicing, and when I'm watching those videos, I'm thinking that this is exactly what I had in my mind, that this is how it should be, and this is what I try to describe verbally. But when I look around, everybody is doing something. It's fine as long as they don't want to. If they say that they want to develop, but if they still play around, then there's a contradiction here. But you guys are listening, and you are actually doing the thing what I want to do, and that's it. It's not any specific small detail anymore, of course, where you are developing, but I think you are able to listen, you are willing to do it, and you are also able to do it. So these three things, listening, motivation, and skill to actually do it.
Yeah. Too bad we don't have the three here anymore, because one aspect, and I think that's the one I've been focusing most on during the training, of course, great drills, and it's fun and playing around and with all the random factors. We don't do very much of pre-arranged things that do the attacker does this and you do this. It's more like a play, restricted, yes. So I guess the level of degree of freedom is somewhere around pi, and but still using the basic stuff. But for me, what I've been focusing on was the stance.
Yeah.
Getting the center of gravity down, because by nature I guess I'm a bit lazy, and it's easy to just skip around and whenever you find the time. But trying to be in a solid stance from where you can fight at any time. That's what I've been focusing on for the last.
Yeah, you had a very good stance before you started, and now it has gone even better. And some persons have practiced 3 or 4 years there, and their stance is exactly the same as it used to be. So, if you think about that, there. Well, like we discussed on the previous, on season 1 on this discussion, we discussed that I could call my karate full contact karate without full contact. So I try to simulate full contact situation, but I still want to do it on a safe way and way that we can have fun. So simulating full karate or full contact means that you need to be down there if there are hard punches or hard kicks coming, you need to be in your castle. And
which
also
doesn't mean like the Shotokan Senku Tsudachi.
Exactly. It's Shotokan Senku Tsudachi, but on a natural way. So the same strength, but in a natural position, and of course the hands also need to be there where they need to be. So then you are able to take power, but then you are also able to produce power. I think you have focused on the key issue, and it's on the roots level. Then this how low your center of gravity is.
Yeah. Next project is, I know protection, keeping my hands up. This hand is okay, but this one is, I'm still too lazy. it drops.
Well, at least on those videos, I didn't see any problem with there. So,
but for some reason, when we occasionally do some sparring, your right hand comes towards my head always. So yeah.
Well, it's not because of your blocking skills. I have taught my right hand that whenever it sees the chin, it has she has a permission to act immediately. So I don't need to see it with my eyes. It's enough that these eyes see it. So I have taught this. So whenever chin is available, boom. And that's why I have difficulties when I walk in the city. I need to avoid the crowds. You know, there are a lot of shins too. But that's my skill. I have kind of sensitive vision here. It goes immediately to shin, without no thinking.
Yeah, I have a very high threshold to punch people.
Yeah,
and I'm more of a softy. I think for my nature, grappling would suit a lot better. But then again, I've done a lot more about a lot more of striking and kicking, so it comes naturally in a dojo environment.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I have also the same threshold, so I actually stop 1 inch before the head. So what many times happens is that I stop here, and then 1 second later the other guy punches me. So
yeah, but you know how it would end.
But anyway, I got hit, and